Well, hello there, chums. It is I, Captain Stephen. As you can see here, I'm with Exo and my frickin' Minotaur and my lovely Anvil of Destiny. But I'm also here with a base that I've just built, chums. So let me just jump into camera mode and let me show you this with the sun in the sky. I have made this cute, fine and dandy little ATAT. Well, I think it's fine and dandy. I mean, it's got a few little glitches with it. It's like the cannons aren't exactly straight. I mean, I could fix that. It won't take me long, which I probably will tidy that up. Its neck joint, where it meets the actual cube room, has gone a bit squiffy as well. I don't know why it's gone squiffy, but there we are. I've tried to fix it up as best I can by sticking a load of bits on it. I've made like tracks for this thing, so I try and manipulated in some sort of like stepping stony markers where he's been. And yeah, I quite like this base. It's quite small. It's quite compact. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. So in here I've got enough of these that you can power up by using some of the carbon racks up there. It's not going to power it up for long, but as long as you put only one stack of carbon in each of these and power all four at once, it'll give you enough to jump through the teleporter to get somewhere else if you need to get away. But there is also a galactic trade terminal there. There are some what are they called, gravitino balls up there, and here's the actual HUD. So you've got some weapons on the walls there. You've got a little sofa you can sit in, take in the views of this lovely frosty world. But yeah, you can see here where it's disjointed. Look at that, it's got all transparency. Now, it wasn't like that the other day. This was just after I got the mech update, so I don't know whether there's something wrong with base building, but where these corridors meet cuboid rooms, it goes a bit squiffy now, chums. And yeah, squiffy isn't nice. No, squiffy's not nice. So there we go. And I've used this to hide the wires, so you can't see the wires, which is pretty cool. When you go into build, you can see the wires, and outside of build, you can't see the wires, because I've got them crisscrossing up there. Look, if I go into my build menu quickly, so there you go, I'm in build now. If I was to jump up here, you can see all the wires. Look, they're going straight through the hull of the thing and stuff like that. So it really does work. The hiding of wires is quite cool. Okay, so there we are, chums. That's my little base. That was a very quick guided tour, because it is quite a small freaking base, to be fair. But if you guys out there want to join my NMSA hub, this is now one hop away from the NMSA hub. There's only one planet here, this giant frosty world, so it's a bit like Hoth. I didn't call it Hoth though, because this planet has got a strange creature on it. I would show you him if he was in close proximity, but he is not. Basically he's a walker, you know, the two-legged strider type creatures, but he's got tentacles sticking out of his backside. Let me see if he's in my discoveries page. I did discover him, I did upload him, so he should be there. There he is. That's him. I have called him Tentacle Butt. Yes, because he has tentacles coming out of his butt. Yeah, he's an unusual one. There you go. Chemically adapted blood and an unusual metabolism keeps Tentacle Butt warm on the snowfields of the planet NMSA Tentacle Butt Walker. Once secure in a territory, they appear to tend to local plant life, bolstering their own food supply. Gut analysis reveals their diet consists primarily of vast numerous of partially rooted nuts. Right, okay. Vast numbers of partially rooted nuts. Fair enough. Additional observation. Hunts sentinels. Do you really? With those little arms? I don't think you'd do too well. Then again, you could always jump at them in reverse, couldn't you? And sort of face hug their face with your butt. Yeah, that could happen. And then excrete on their eye. This is getting weird now, chums. This is getting weird. I was only going to show you my base. Something I've noticed when you go into the discoveries page, sometimes the creature that comes up isn't the creature at the top of your list. So when I jumped into my discoveries page, although it showed good old Tentacle Butt here, the actual creature that was highlighted was this poor chap. So guess what his name is? His name is also Tentacle Butt. He has no tentacles coming out of his butt. I would have called him something like Lady Bird, you know, because he looks like a ladybird with those spots on his back and he has a beak. But yeah, you can't edit names after they've been uploaded. I wish that was a thing. I wish if it was your discovery you could actually edit them afterwards, you know, recall and edit. Even if it was just a cooldown period of 24 hours or something, that'd be great. Yeah, I screwed up. Because yeah, it's when you go into the discoveries page, for some reason It's a bit freaking weird at the moment, chums. I don't know what's going on there. But there we are. So that's that. So yeah, you can come to Planet Tentacle Butt and you can visit and look at a tentacle-butted walker. There we go. And I've got a walker here. I'm going to go fix this cannon underneath because that's really messing with my OCD now, chums. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go fix that up, and I'll see you guys next time. So you out there, stay tuned for more. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Hello there, chums. Right, well, I think I've fixed the cannons, so I just figured that, you know, I've fixed them now, so I thought I'd just show them off. I think they look a lot better just like that. Yeah, it hasn't fixed this. I was wondering whether the pipe that I had running across the bottom of there might have been to do with the disturbance that I was getting here, but even though that I've sorted the pipe out, it's still the same. So, yep, there we go. There's the cannons, more centralised to the head, and I added these gnarly lights on the end there. I think they sort of top it off. So there we go. That's my ATAT. All done, all finished, coordinates in the bottom left corner. And yes, this is a new sort of hub area. I mean, if you do get to the NMSA hub, just jump across to a neighbouring system. Start building out there. You can become the owner of that area of space. That'd be freaking ace. So yeah, hopefully see you guys in the NMSA hub soon. Okay, so that's me now signing out for real this time. Okay, I'm going to give you a salute. Here we go. Salutamondo! There you go. Salutamondo. Ha! Captain Steve, signing out. And if you wish to support the channel, you can via Patreon. There's a tier there for pretty much everyone, including ship models. Here are all the people that are getting ship models. And I also have other backers on Patreon with other perks. Go check out my Patreon if that appeals to you. And yes, I also have YouTube membership with various tiers, including the Christmas box for the highest of supporters. And here are those highest of supporters spanking you, chums, spanking you. Or you can head on over to Teespring, grab some merch, get a funky mug or a t-shirt or a pair of socks. Or yeah, you could hit a like, a subscribe, or hit something on this screen and stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer. Or just don't skip my adverts, that throws revenue down my avenue. Thanks for watching.